It has been some time, so let's take a look at some of the brand new cards that there are from AI. So I love reading these. They're a lot of fun, and let's get right into it. First up, we have Horus of the Black Flame. Apparently, it's a link for monsters effect monster. Once while this card is face up on the field, you could change this card to defense position. If this card is normal summoned, you can add one level 4 monster from your deck to your hand. If this card is in your graveyard and your opponent controls a beast type Horus the Black Flame card, you can special summon this card from your hand but banish it when it leaves the field. Also, you cannot special summon monsters except monsters for the rest of the turn. So you're not locked into anything, but it's actually very good because you get extra link arrows if you need. And honestly, this is pretty cool. This AI has definitely been getting better. Infinite Multi-Dragon. If you control an infinite monster, you could target one face-up card your opponent controls and negate the effects of that card until the end of the turn. If Infinite Flame is on the field, you can activate this card from your hand. When an effect is activated that targets an infinite monster you control, during the damage step, you can send this card to the graveyard, negate the activation, and destroy it. This is actually very good because the first effect isn't a hard once per turn, like what the comment's saying, no, are tied to the activation, so just skill drain with extra it could just negate anything. This is actually pretty good. Risebell the Summoner. I wanted to read this one, so let's get right into it. You can ritual summon this card with a Sulphur Cord Ritual. Any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. Any battle damage is halved. If this card is special summoned, you can special summon one Risebell monster from your hand, except another copy of itself. This is very good. Even though we don't have Sulphur Cord Ritual, it's probably just a generic ritual spell, but I would like to see the AI make that. After that, we have Heretic Seal of the Heavenly Seal of the Heavenly Seal of the Heavenly Sea. It is level 4 Water Aqua. Unaffected by the effects of activated Heretic Seal in your graveyard. While you control the same card in the Pendulum Zone, this card gains 1,000 attack and defense. You can only use this effect. There's this card doesn't. Huh. This card's not that good. Reverse of the Void. Target one Inferno monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You do have Decatron that you could summon. But other than that, since it doesn't have the claws, you're not summoning much. Double Bubble King. It's a rank 8 water plant. 2 or more level 8 monsters, including a plant monster. You can also exceed summon this card by using a Double Bubble King you control as material. Attached materials also become materials of this card. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can detach one material from this card, then target one plant monster on the field, destroy it. During either player's turn, when an opponent's card or effect is activated, you can target one plant monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. So you can summon out this on top of this on top of this. So you can summon out all 3 of them at once. That's actually pretty funny. Then we have Indora Annihilator for Hire. Level 6 Earth Beast Warrior. During main phase, you can special summon one monster for hire from your hand, except Indora Annihilator for hire. If a monster for hire is special summoned to your field while you control this monster, except during the damage step, you can target one card on the field, destroy it. And you can only use each effect. This is a coherent card. This is a very good card, and I wish the AI would do very good cards like this more often. Like we have Warrock Leonidas. It is a level 6 Earth Warrior. When this card is synchro summoned, destroy all cards in your opponent's spell and trap card zone. This card gains 300 defense for each card destroyed. If this card would be destroyed by card effect, destroy all other cards on the field. And there's also a couple other Warrocks. Warrock Neo Warwolf. It's a level 8 Synchro 21. One tuner, one more non-tuner monster. During either player's turn, when a spell is activated, you can banish one Warrock monster from your graveyard and negate the activation. Then destroy it. Then destroy as many other cards on the field as possible. And if you do, discard against 500 attack for each card destroyed. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, each player draws one card. Once per turn during the end phase, if this effect is activated this turn, send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard. This is pretty good. Pretty good. It's not a once per turn activation for a negation. That's very good. And what's the other one? Warrock Pinaki. It is a level 10. Takes a tuner and one more non-tuner Warrocks. When this card is destroyed by an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can discard one Warrock monster, inflict damage equal to your opponent equal to half the original attack of the destroyed monster into the graveyard. Then shuffle the destroyed monster into the deck. If this card would be destroyed by card effect, you could send one Warrock monster. It would be a very cool twist if they turn Warrock into Synchros. Then we have Searing Mirror. It is a counter trap. When your opponent activates a monster effect, except during the damage step, detach one material from your Dark Exceed monster, then special summon one Searing Mirror or Siphoff Mirror from your extra deck, except Searing Mirror, and if you do, attach that opponent's card to it as an Exceed material. This card is treated. So yeah, like the comments saying, depending on how good the targets are, absolutely busted. Pretty good. Lifeless Shadow, it's a level 2 normal monster. A fiend that dwells in a sleep-deprived world. Sometimes it's better to let the noise destroy me than be silent. I agree with the people, that's a mood. And then we also have the Dark Magician here. That it is Dark Magician, the Dragon Nightmare. Fusion monster effect, level 7, Dark Dragon, 2500, 2000. Takes 2 Dark Magicians, must be fusion summoned, gains attack equal to the combined original attack of all monsters you control. When your opponent activates a spell or trap card, quick effect, send one monster from your hand to the graveyard, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. That's not a hard once per turn, but that's actually pretty good. And plus being a nightmare, you can have fun in traditional. Oh, that's just a lot of random names. And I think I'm going to end with Super Koi Koi. It is a Flower Guardian card. Excavate the top cards of your deck equal to the number of Flower Guardian monsters you control. And if you do, add one excavated Flower Guardian monster to your hand. Otherwise, send your deck to the graveyard. You can banish this card from the graveyard, then target one face-up card your opponent controls, place it on the bottom of the deck, then draw one. You can only use each effect of Super Koi Koi once per turn. That's really good. And you know, this one's gonna be good. We have Ariasaurus. It is a light and water type monster with level 3 dinosaur, 1200, 1600. You can discard one card, and if you do, tribute one dinosaur monster in your deck. You can only use this effect once per turn. So pretty much what this is, discard for cost, then discard for effect. This can trigger dangers and also Dark Worlds. So it's just generic discard support, which is pretty good. And in my opinion, double attributes I could see happening in the future. But anyways, I've been Bolt Spider. I hope you guys did enjoy looking at AI cards again. It's been quite some time. But anyways, see you guys in the next video.